7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hi folks, Dan at the Surplus Store. Today we've got something we have been trying to get out of the door for months. At the end of last year we posted a video overview of the officially licensed Glock 17 177 CO2 blowback air pistol, and even before it was a week old we got another one, then a non-blowback one, then a 19, then a 22, so now here we are with something for everyone. The full range of Umarex's officially licensed Glock CO2 air pistol range. At least it is for the time being. Umarex have really pushed the boat out with these. There was a moment we thought new models wouldn't stop coming in. All of these pistols are rated as firing up to 3 joules in power using 177 BBs, or, for 2 of them at least, 177 pellets. Have nice accurate trademarks, being officially licensed they kinda have to, and are all presented in some very presentable Glock branded packaging. To start us off, we have the non-blowback pistols. The Glock 19, the 19X, that's a Glock 19 in tan, and the 22 are all here in their non-blowback versions. These are a fixed slide non-blowback pistol using a moving barrel that doubles as the valve striker. The trigger pulls and releases the barrel/striker, and the action of the barrel loads and fires the BB. This gives you a smooth but heavy trigger, giving you something that would be much closer to the real steel double action only style pistols. A useful training aid with a very consistent, but yes, very heavy trigger pull. The CO2 is housed in the grip of the pistol, and the BBs are in a removable stick type magazine, just with the full width Glock base plate to complete the look. The Glock 22 is only available at present in this non-blowback version, but the 19X does have a blowback variant. The 19X and the 22 are both Gen 4 style Glocks, with the black 19 showing its old school with the Gen 3 style grip. Strangely enough, the Gen 3 Glock has a slightly shorter grip, which not only bunches your fingers slightly closer together, but means just a 16 BB capacity magazine instead of 19. The Gen 4s do feel a little bit more comfortable for the bigger handed people out there. The Glock 22 does have a slightly longer barrel, which in theory should give you slightly more power, but when we measured it, there wasn't much in it. Next up are the double action style blowback pistols. Here we have a black Glock 17 and a tan Glock 19X. That's a Gen 3 17 and a Gen 4 19X. These are blowback pistols with the CO2 housed in the removable magazine. It uses the trigger to load the BB, and the slide recocks a more traditional style CO2 pistol hammer, so you get a good blowback with a slightly lighter trigger pull than the fixed slides, but you can feel it loading the BBs each time. If you've seen our previous videos, you may know I've already taken a look at the Glock 17. I'll stick a link in the description and at the end of this video. They both have the 18 BB capacity magazines, but the different style of grips do give it a slightly different feel in your hands. The Gen 3 has finger grooves, the 4 doesn't. The best bet is to get one into your hands and see which you prefer. As the 19 is the more compact pistol, the 17 does have a slightly longer barrel, which, same as the Glock 22, should give it a shade more power, but again, we tested and there's not a lot in it. Now we have the wild card. The Glock 17 Gen 4 is one that really sparked my attention, using a much more interesting blowback style. With this pistol, the trigger only needs to control the hammer, so you get a cleaner trigger release, which gives you a better feeling trigger than any of the others in this range, in my opinion. It's almost a traditional real steel trigger. It has 2 spare back straps to give you some adjustment for bigger hands, and an 18 round capacity magazine, which also houses the CO2. This is the only pistol that I would regard as actually semi-auto, so no surprises that this is the best selling one in the range for us. And the main reason it took so long to get this video made. We can't show you a pistol that keeps getting sold out. The Glock 17 pellet pistols both come with Glock branded hard cases. These are the only pistols in the range so far that can fire both pellets and BBs. They use 8-shot rotary drums to house the ammo and have a rather nifty system for storing their drums in the front of the magazine. Fire 8 shots, drop the mag, swap the drum out for drum 2, reinsert the mag, and you're good to go again. The trigger is back on double duty here, with the trigger pull advancing the magazine. It's not the smoothest experience of the range, not a huge deal and not as rough as the double action style Glocks, but you can definitely feel it on your fingertip. These are the only ones in the range that have rifle barrels, so will give you a decent boost in accuracy for the pellets, and though I personally don't like firing 177 steel BBs through a rifle barrel, they say you can. Oh, and if you want the tactical effect, you're in luck. The threaded version here has a standard 14mm anti-clockwise thread, meaning almost any airsoft dummy silencer will fit it, though please bear in mind these won't be proper silencers or moderators, so we can't recommend anything with a plastic construction or baffles, and the silencing effect will be minimal, but we'll definitely get the look right. Or if you're one of those people that wants to watch the world burn, a little heresy could float your boat. All of these models have both the frame and trigger mounted safeties, though some trigger safeties work better than others. Also, in a couple of the models, the frame safeties click the opposite direction for fire, but that's not a huge problem unless you have a large collection of these pistols. So everyone has their own favourite Glock models. Well, not me, but everyone I speak to seems to. Have you seen yours? Is it available in the style of air pistol you prefer? Personally, the Glock 17 Gen 4 is going to be my pick. The action just feels the best out of the bunch. But if you prefer accuracy over trigger feel or blowback, then the Glock 17 pellet pistols might be your go-tos. Are you a fan of the Glock 19s? Hit us up in those comments. That's the range we have for the moment. There are some notable missing models here. Are we going to see a Glock 26 or a Glock 31? I don't think we'll see an 18C, or a 26 for that matter, at least not this side of the pond. But would you even want a semi-locked 18C? The range is in stock now at Crawley Surplus Store and surplusstore.co.uk, or at least they were when we shot this video. I'm looking at you, Gen 417. Dan, you're allowed to sell it now. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time. That's the officially licensed Glock air pistol range. At least as of April 2019 it was. So yeah, see you for an update vid in a couple of months. For more information on the officially licensed Glock range, hit us up here. If you liked the video, please give us a like and subscribe here, you know the drill. And here's the video we posted on the original Glock 17 CO2 pistol a while back, plus another you might be interested in. Cheers folks.